Okay, so I may or may not have took just a little break, and just 2 years isn't that long, okay? But hey, I'm back. And today we are looking at the Fortnite Controversies Icebergs. That's right, this is, I guess, a part 2 to the one I made 2 years ago, but this is more Battle Royale. There is some Save the World, okay? And yes, I'm also going to be using Save the World music because I think half of Battle Royale's music is copyrighted, so that's not good. I am also aware the photo quality of the iceberg image is not too good, and that's not my fault. I didn't take no low quality screenshot. That's the native resolution of the image that I downloaded from Reddit, and credit goes to the man who made it, the man, the myth, the legend that made this video possible. So go check out the link if you want to, I don't know, look at it more. But enough of me yapping for the past minute or so. Let's get started on this wonderful iceberg. So the first entry of this beautiful iceberg is the turbo building nerf, and if you don't know what turbo building is, it's the ability to like say you're wanting to box yourself, you can hold, well, for PlayStation, right trigger, and you can build a whole like walls and all that. But around season 9, they got rid of the ability to hold, where you have to press it each time you want to build a single structure, and absolutely nobody liked it, so they quickly got rid of it. So clickbait videos and streams, well, on the top of my head, the first thing I'm thinking of is Ghost Ninja, because it's like, I don't know, I saw on Twitter, just like, he's still clickbaiting to this day. I remember it was all popular, like season 6, where he, like, I guess was at his peak of clickbaiting, and like everybody hated him. But yeah, I think I like to call it unethical hustling, and people clickbait Fortnite videos so little kids can click on it and then get revenue, and so they can use their creator code and all that. And I think it's stupid, but it's unethical hustling. This also applies to streams. I remember there was like streams of like, oh, the event countdown of the volcano event before the volcano event even existed. I remember this was like season 6 of when like what was happening to Kevin and he was gonna explode before that. It was like a volcano event, or a volcano's gonna rise and destroy the whole island. It was so stupid. I'm more like trying to be more, I guess, sentient and like, you know, not try to make a perfect take. I'm just gonna try to do it first or second take, and yeah, there's gonna be like the uhs and all that. I just want to feel more like down to earth, I guess, and less artificial, because this monotone voice is already really artificial as it is. So let me know if you guys like this, or do you guys like me being more like perfect takes and all that, no more uhs or all that. So please let me know. Hashtag free Fortnite. Oh boy, do I remember this. Around chapter 2 season 3, Fortnite didn't like the fact that Apple was taking like 30% of their revenue from V-Bucks and all that on the Apple Store, right? So they started to free Fortnite, and they asked Apple to do all that, and Apple said no, and then Epic got mad. And I remember Epic made a parody of the 1984 Apple commercial that they made, where it was Bright Bomber throwing the llama pickaxe at the TV instead. I remember it was just a whole thing, and the free skin of the stupid gray apple, whatever. They lost, but they did win against Google Play. So I don't know how they lose against Apple but win against Google Play. It was stupid. The lore. Oh boy, Fortnite's lore is something. It's very confusing, but me personally, I think the COD Zombies lore, storyline and all that is more confusing, but I'm not going to get into detail with the lore. I think the lore is kind of controversial because they started adding collabs in the lore, like The Rock as the Foundation, and then like Brie Larson as the New Paradigm, and I guess people didn't like that. I mean, I didn't like it because it's just like, oh, here's a free promo for this or whatever, and here's a free collab skin. That just kind of ruined the originality of the lore. The UI has changed a lot since, you know, Fortnite existed, and this one feels a little more modern. And I mean, I guess it's okay, but I think I prefer the old one because it's more like natural looking. It isn't like corporate or whatever. Why am I saying corporate to a UI locker or UI change? I don't know, but this iceberg isn't definitely talking about the new locker, which I'm pretty sure is universally hated because it's just not good. They're updating the locker for too much. You can't even see the rarity of legendary skins, so there's no point in rarity anymore. It's just like Marvel or DC rarity that you can see, and it kind of sucks. I mean, and Save the World and Battle Royale no longer have different lockers, so that's also sucks. So I'm sure every person that played Fortnite has gone through this, where they were looking at the item shop and boom, they accidentally bought something. Because before there was no hold to confirm, and they accidentally bought something. And refunds only come once a year, and before they became annual refunds, you only got 3, and then there you go, no more. And that was bad, because it's like, that's people's money to go into accidental purchases because there's no confirm. And I guess the FTC did not like that. So there was a lawsuit. I mean, it's still pending. I think it's still pending, but you could claim and you can get money back, I guess, but I'm pretty sure you'll lose your Fortnite account or whatever. But I never did it because, well, I made like one accidental purchase, but I canceled it, so. As with every online game, there's gonna be cheaters, and Fortnite's no different. There's cheaters rampant, and especially on PC lobbies, since, Fortnite's free, and you can make a free account, and you can just get hacks, and if you get banned, you can just make a new one. So, yeah, it's kind of not rampant, it's not as bad as Siege, because Siege is terrible. Battle.net don't do crap for the game. But, yeah, it's pretty bad. I remember I saw a TikTok live, it was just somebody hacking. I saw it like 3 times, so... yeah, cheaters in Fortnite, it's controversial because it makes the game not fun. Now, if you had no idea what FOMO meant, you're not alone. How to look this up. It stands for fear of missing out. And yeah, Fortnite's controversial because of it, because it's just that's the whole battle pass system in general. It's just like you have that time frame to do the whole battle pass, or else you'll miss out on everything. And I guess most of the player base are kids, and they don't want to miss out on cool skin that won't come back because it gets rarer and rarer, and then you're cool because you have rare shite. So, the fresh emote. Everyone owns it because it's the rarest item shop emote. And the reason why it's the rarest is because it was in a lawsuit, because the man who made the dance, which is the Carlton dance, he didn't like the fact that it was being used, and he wasn't, I guess, getting royalty for making the emote, or the dance. And Fortnite didn't want to pay, or it's a whole thing where, I mean, you can't really copyright a human movement. So, but just to not risk it, they just never sent it back. Or released it again. It hasn't been out since season 6, which was like ages ago, so. Oh, double pump. How overpowered you were. Now, if you don't know what the double pump is, you've been living under a rock, because, I mean, who doesn't know what the double pump is? But if you don't, it is simply, back in season 2, you would shoot your pump, and if you miss, you can switch to the other one and shoot, and switch back and shoot, switch back and shoot, and there was no, like, animation to cock the barrel back of the shotgun. You can just switch back and forth, it was like an automatic pump, which was insane and broken. So in season 3, I think sometime in season 3, Epic added a cooldown timer for when you swap shotguns, thus eliminating double pumping. Wow, 8 minutes in, and we're barely done with the first layer. This is going to be a long video now, isn't it? Anyways, on to layer 2 of this beautiful, beautiful iceberg. Ah yes, Travis Scott. Not anything he did in real life, but his Fortnite skin. It's controversial because it's like, it hasn't released in like 3 years, and it's probably never going to come back out. Honestly, I think the skin, like the Travis Scott skin itself, is overrated. I think the Astro skin is just way better, in my opinion, but I don't have any of them, so it looks like I'll never will, so oh well. So, if you don't know what the Infinity Blade is, it was a overpowered weapon in Season 7 that was instant win. It was an instant win. It was a free win button if you managed to get the sword first. And it wasn't competitive. There was a tournament. I don't know if it was Epic or Ninja who hosted it, and it got ruined by it. And yeah, I don't know what the hell Epic was smoking when they made the Infinity Blade. But it wasn't balanced at all. But it gave us an iconic line.
They go, sing, 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 sing. What?
In Chapter 1, Season X, Epic released the mechs, or the brutes. They were absolutely the most overpowered thing the game has seen since. And that's a lot, because, well, yeah, they had the Infinity Blade to compete with, but it was super overpowered for no reason. And they did nerf it, but it was still annoying to go up against. They did re-release it, but like a horribly nerfed version in Chapter 2, Season 8. I really do miss Imposters. It was literally a better Among Us. Now, if you didn't get the leisure of playing Imposters, you really did miss out, as it was one of the most fun game modes ever. Like, holy moly, I had so much fun. And they added voice chat. And oh my goodness, was voice chat the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in Fortnite. They got rid of it, probably because of voice chat, so it sucks that it got deleted, but it will forever be in my heart for the stupidest moments of Fortnite. So, hashtag save the world was, well, I guess an attempt to save the world, because around 2020, in the middle of it, Fortnite was gonna stop supporting Save the World, and they got rid of all the founders. Luckily, I am a founder, so I didn't have to worry about not getting V-Bucks anymore, but they were gonna stop updating Save the World. Luckily, that was a lie. It's still getting very little updates today, but the fact that they got rid of it because Battle Royale is more profitable sucks, because I know Save the World was like the heart of Fortnite. It was supposed to be the heart of Fortnite, but then Battle Royale took over, which sucks. But I'm okay with Battle Royale being better because it basically made the game popular and all that. So the Fracture event, it was the Chapter 3 finale. It was used making Creative 2.0 at the time. That was known before UVNFN, whatever the fuck it's called now. But it was so bad. God. They play tested this thing and it was terrible. It was just mini game simulator, and then boom, event over. It was so bad, and it sucked because Chapter 3 was a really good chapter, and then to end it off on that disgrace of an event, it sucks. The pre-nerf plane was something else. It was overpowered for 2 reasons. Infinite fuel. I hate the fuel system, by the way. 2 was that it could just fly through any structure. You can build your little tower, just fly straight through it, fall to your death. It was overpowered, and Season 7 had 2 overpowered things. And then I think about it, the Infinity Blade and the plane, which was weird, because I still think it's one of the best seasons of all time. This event was arguably worse than Fracture, and that's saying a lot. It was just, I forgot who it was. It was just a Star Wars event. I'm not into Star Wars, so I don't know who was talking. I wasn't even there for the event, but I saw a video of it, and it looked really boring because it was just a dude talking. That's it. That was the whole event. It was just somebody talking. So, Zero War was Chapter 2, Season 4, and it was just a Marvel Battle Pass. I think it was controversial because, 1, all those Marvel characters are now exclusives and they will never come back. 2, there was no original skins. There was no originality to the Battle Pass. It was just straight up Marvel. And it also started the Zero War comics. They were interesting. Just Fortnite and Marvel. And what else? I mean, there was also the comics with Batman. Obviously not part of Marvel, part of DC. And Fishstick died in one of them. I don't know. It was weird. It was wild. That went a little more faster than Layer 1. So, thank you for Layer 2. We are now on to Layer 3 of this wonderful, wonderful Iceberg. So, for the first week of Season 6, Calamity had this weird glitch with her, where if you were to do Jubilation, the emote, with Calamity, Stage 1, it would produce an interesting result with her chest. That's it. I'm not going to go into further detail. You're down bad if you want to look it up. Okay? Just why? As Fortnite gets older and older, old battle passes will become, well, rare and rare. And that's kind of how it goes. I mean, the fear of missing out, all that kind of applies here too. I mean, it's going to get older and older, everything becomes rare. Now, the exclusive skins on the other hand, though, we all know the Galaxy skin, the iconic skin for Samsung phones and all that, the Xbox exclusives, the PC exclusives, the PlayStation exclusives, all those exclusives. Yeah, that's what an exclusive skin is, if you didn't know already. And honestly, it sucks. That scenario was an exclusive. You know how hard it would have been if it was in the item shop for 500. Oof. I think this goes along with Save the World, where Save the World is finished, I guess. But I think this is like referring to the storyline, because the storyline isn't finished. It's only 75% done, but I doubt they're gonna ever, finish it. But yeah, I guess technically Save the World is finished. This could be referring to 2 things. It Others referring to the fact that people want to buy the old battle passes and give the original holders exclusive styles to the battle pass skins. Or two, if you bought a battle pass and never finished it, it should give you time to finish the battle pass, which I think I agree with number two. I think number two should definitely come back, because I have some battle passes I did not finish. Because, well, one, my PlayStation broke, or two, I didn't feel like playing Fortnite at the time because of the mix. So that'd be nice. Okay, I know what Trios Remove is referring to, because I remember it was like, I think a month ago when this Iceberg was made, Trios got removed for like 1 or 2 weeks for no reason whatsoever. Ranked mode, however, I don't know, it's referring to the original ranked mode, which was Arena, and it got removed or something, but I think, because I know no build ranked trios doesn't exist, so maybe this is what the entry is referring to, but I don't know. This phrase is literally a broken record at this point. I have heard it so many times. Sweats ruin the game. Sweats ruin the game. Hey guys, sweats ruin the game. Now, you should know what a sweat is. You know, those people that you shoot them once and they build a luxury hotel just for them, and then they one pump you. That's what a sweat is. You know, the superhero skins, soccer skins, all that. They ruined the game. And yeah, I mean, if you really think they ruined the game, then just play no build. Just play no build. And yeah, I think there's some no lives in the game, and that seems weird, but I don't think sweats ruined the game. It's just, I guess, as Fortnite goes on, people are gonna get better. Leakers. Now, go on Twitter, you'll find some Fortnite leakers. They just tell you what's coming to the shop, or like what's soon to happen, or what collabs are happening. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I do understand why people don't like them, because it's like ruins the excitement of finding out yourself, I guess. Or, I mean, you can still find it yourself, you can just get off Twitter or social media in general, but that seems impossible at this point in day and age. So we are finished with layer 3, on to layer 4 of this wonderful iceberg. So back in chapter 1, when pets were still, I guess, a thing, well, season 6 where pets were still a thing, they released a pet called Gunner in the item shop. I think it was 1,200, and it looked exactly like the battle pass one. I forgot, Bonesy, I think. And it was so poorly bought, or it was like nobody bought it. It was so bad that Epic literally just got rid of the pet, and anybody that bought it got the refund, and it just got deleted. So when season 5 was released, it introduced the P90. Now, I didn't play season 5, but all my friends did. And there was the P90, the drum gun, and the suppressed SMG, and I think the SMG, all in the loophole. And this was the pre-nerf P90, where it had 50 rounds and low bloom. So the whole thing was just to spray. It was just spray your SMG and you'll win the game almost all the time. It's whoever had the better rare P90. So back in preseason, which if you don't know what preseason is, it was before season 1, so technically season 0, and for like a week, I think, for some reason the pumps didn't have any like range drop off, I guess, so you can shoot somebody with a shotgun for a good 100 from like 100 meters away. So coined the term sniper pump. It was quickly fixed. So, if you don't know what Siphon is, it's basically when you get a kill, you get 50 of either health or shield, whichever one you need. And back in season 9, it got removed. And it was very controversial. I hated it. I think Siphon was the best thing ever, bruh. Because it's like, if you get third partied, you would kill the first party, right? And you don't have to, use a med kit, use minis and a shield potion. You could just get back into it because, well, you got 50 more health, so it'd be quicker. But then they removed it, which sucks, because it's like, it was really good, and it was weird because I didn't hear anybody complaining about it, but I guess they removed it. So back in 2020, we all know the police riots in real life, like the riots in real life and all that, and all the activism people were doing. And you know what Epic did to show their support? They removed police cars from Fortnite. I'm being serious. They removed police cars. I remember Epic was just getting clowned on for it. It was so funny. Like, it's so stupid, but it was really funny. And the funniest thing, they're still not back in the game. This could be referring to something else, but I'm gonna go with what I'm thinking, in which is when You know, Epic wanted to add a crossplay, but Sony said because Sony is very anti-crossplay, right? I think what Epic did is that they released it regardless of what Sony said, and I guess people loved it so much that Sony didn't have a choice but just to allow it. So the Season 8 finale event was the unvaulting event where the community can choose 5 things to unvault. The drum gun got unvaulted, if y'all didn't know, and it was definitely rigged. I remember one of my friends said that his brother's lobby people were pickaxing the what was it, the plane? It was one of the other choices, but the drum gun still won, and people say that it was rigged. I believe it because it's like they kind of needed like, what is it? Because it couldn't like be like a live vote like right there, right then. Maybe like there's some website, I don't remember, but definitely rigged. And with that, we are done with layer 4 and on to the 5th layer of this wonderful, dutably, Iceberg. So if you don't know what the 100% chest rate is, it is very simply, so there's a chest map in Fortnite, or chest can spawn, obviously, right? Back in chapter 1, it had a 100% chest rate, so on the chest map, if a chest could spawn there, it will spawn there. But I don't know when, but they got rid of it to where it was like a 60% chance of chest to spawn. I think they did it because there was a lot more chests in chapter 2 than chapter 1. Like there's only 300 in chapter 1, while chapter 2 is like 1,000, so they got rid of it just so like not everybody has legendaries, I guess. But that's what it means, and I mean, I don't like it, but I understand it's for balancing reasons. Man, I can't believe Rainbow Royale was like 2 years ago. What the hell? Anyways, Rainbow Royale was like an event for LGBTQ, and it was like just to celebrate, and Fortnite did it, and they give away lots of free stuff. They give a free rainbow emote, which I like. I like the emote, it's pretty funny. It's like the SpongeBob imagination thing, but I know it's controversial because, you know, there's homophobic people, like genuinely homophobic people, and I know in the Middle East, they didn't even do it. They didn't even get the rewards, which was so weird. I mean, it makes sense, but it was wild. Now, Ronaldo and I'm not even gonna try to attempt to say that it's just X's of IF, whatever the fuck. They were cheaters that competed in the 2019 tournament thing. I don't know how they did, but they managed to get there. And well, they got caught and they cheated, and they're forever banned in Fortnite. Thank God. This is very similar to the fresh lawsuit thingy with the emo and how royalties, you didn't get royalties for doing the dance. It was from some show, and he was doing the default dance over Poison, the song, and either him or the band that made Poison didn't get the royalties and they didn't like it. Which is funny now because Poison is in Fortnite Festival now, which is, it's so funny to think about. I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of the same thing with the fresh. I think what this is referring to is the fact that, you know, the block existed where the community can choose or vote what map wants to be next in Battle Royale. And there's this one map, I think it was Mansion, right? In one of the rooms, it had a noose and a knocked over chair. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is just referring to the fact that Coral Castle was such a terrible POI that people were trying to sue Epic. I'm pretty sure this is a joke entry, but I'm not too sure because I feel like people would generally sue Epic over a terrible POI. So was it Boogie Down? Was this event called Boogie Down? Because I wasn't really active in the Fortnite community for season 4 and 5, but yeah, the Boogie Down, you know, the Orange Justice Kid won, right? And his mom filed a lawsuit against Epic because the kid was getting bullied at school because he won, which is weird. I mean, kids will be kids, I guess, but yeah, she filed a lawsuit, and I don't know what happened to it, but I'm pretty sure nothing happened to it. So the Rue skin is, well, it hasn't released in about 3 years at this point, and it's for a specific reason because her clothing style is very similar to a 1940s German soldier outfit or spy, whatever. And that's not good for a kid game. We are done with layer 5 and on to layer 6. I'm gonna warn you right now, layer 6 is kind of iffy about things, gonna say some things that some people may not be comfortable with, so I'm gonna warn you guys now. So, Shine Out Fury, he made the Harmony Lee skin, which never released for a reason. Well, the creator, which is, well, Shine Out Fury, sending messages, inappropriate messages to 13-year-olds, which Epic didn't want to be associated with that, so they never released the skin, and the skin will never be released. And this is what I meant by sensitive content. In June of 2019, a popular Smash YouTuber addict committed suicide. And, well, it really shook the gaming community as a whole, not just Smash. And, well, somebody in the Fortnite community said some messed up things about it. The tweet will be right here so you can read for yourself. Raul Zito, I don't care if I said it wrong, I don't, was a Fortnite streamer. He looked really weird. I mean, he had blue hair and a pink beard. And he used his influence to, grape children. Yeah. Holy shit. So, Denny, is that how you say it? Well, apparently it's a Fortnite Twitter user. Apparently they were racist. And, well, they're the maker of the Isabel skin. I'm pretty sure everyone knows the Isabel skin. They got the free one for Winterfest, but apparently he was a racist. I can't really find any proof, but, I mean, people say it on Reddit, people say it on Twitter that he's a racist, so, I think he's a racist. I'm not gonna lie. Now, apparently, Denny has apologized for his or their actions. I'm sorry if I said it incorrectly. They did apologize for their actions, okay? I think people can be forgiven for their past. Most cases, not all the cases, especially with Raul Zito. Nobody forgiven him. So Clicks, a popular Fortnite streamer, YouTuber, he made a tweet about how he's so dumb bad he's gonna lace a girl's drink with laxatives. Yeah, I think that was the only tweet, and he lost his creator code for it. Honestly, a little funny, okay? So AWA or Awa Water made a tweet about how the LGBT is like not a fanatic and like it's against nature, and how it's like weird because he said this when Party Royale got leaked. So we saved the best one for last. Mr. Deadmoth was a Fortnite YouTuber, and he's down here for a reason. His pregnant wife wanted him to eat with the family and get off Fortnite, which, I mean, at that point any reasonable person would get off Fortnite, but he didn't, and she got more upset, and then he slapped her and started beating her while she was pregnant. Remember, she was pregnant. He pled guilty to the whole assault ordeal, and never heard from him again, so it's all good. And we did it. 28 minutes, no, 29 minutes now later, we finished. We did it. You guys sat through this and I finished it. It only took me like a couple hours, but I did it. I mean, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in 2 years. I'm lazy. Okay, I'm really lazy. I'm gonna try to upload more because, well, I'm out of school, so yeah, I just stopped being lazy. And it's also because it's like there's no Iceberg that interests me. I mean, there's a Balloons 2D6 one I could do, but I wanted to do this one first. I'll try to do it like monthly, maybe, I don't know. It just depends. I'll try to upload more. My bad, guys, my bad. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you eventually. Goodbye.